the first Survivor, everybody remembers Survivor Borneo with Richard Hatch, and at the beginning of it, it says 16 strangers. The first words ever said in this game is 16 strangers, and strangers, that's thrown out the window when it's a season like this, because we're not strangers. And you know, part of the fun of this game is on day one, you can be anybody you want. If you're a lawyer, you can be a garbage man. If you're gay, you can be straight. If you're an ass like me, you can be a nice guy. And as long as you can keep that up, they have to believe it. And in this game of heroes versus villains, we all know everybody, and you can't fake anything, and it's not as much fun. The survival aspect, you know, was the same. I've always said I could come out here and stay for a year, no problem, by myself, but the game this time was harder. I felt like I didn't have a chance from the day I stepped foot on the island. The first time, I felt like I was in control from the first day, and you know, that may have something to be, you know, this time I was the oldest one out there, and the generation gap was bigger this time, and you know, last time there was a couple people older than me, and under the radar was a little bit more possible the first time. I believe I was treated unfairly by my tribe, but at the same time, there's nothing fair about Survivor, so I can live with it, and you know, I had a good run. The problem was my run was a year ago. This time, you know, this time doesn't count. I call do-over. I do not think I was an early boot because of the way I was portrayed in Gabon. I think as many people liked me as disliked me by the first time I played. And yeah, I wasn't out there long enough to change any opinions. And you know, in my tribe, there was more 20-something young girls than there were, you know, the people I related to were older. I got along great with Jerry, Coach, you know, they're older, a little bit more mature. And yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that I'm sitting here. I am so good at being myself. That's all I know how to do is be myself. But for me to be really successful in the game, I need to be somebody else, and it's kind of weird. And just for a little bit, you know, just the first 2 or 3 weeks, if I can pretend to be somebody else and get over that hump, then you know, then it's okay. But yeah, no regrets. I was a dead man walking this time from minute number 1, and there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing I could do about it. It's amazing that I made it the first time, and it's, you know, I guess that's why I can't be too pissed off this time, is, you know, because I know that there's thousands and thousands of people at home that would kill. They'd cut off their arm to play this game once, and I've played it twice, so how can I be bitter? I mean, you know, but I am.